Introduce yourself.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
What's up, everybody? I'm Sean, and Brad's not here today, but I'm coming at you from a distance. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I got my books, my movies, Baby Groot right there. And I'm joined by a special guest today, Brian. You may recognize him from our Star Wars Episode 9 plot. Spoiler, kind of wondering what was going to happen. That's going to be linked up there. Brian, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us where you're from.
Well, I'm Brian. I'm actually from New Hampshire, and I'm right now in my office right now. And yeah, I right now got my little bubbly drink going on right now. And I'm ready for some questions about some media today, I believe was it, Sean?
That's right. Yeah. I'm drinking some iced green tea, and I decided that Brian would be perfect to put on the spot. But the only difference today is that it will be multimedia. It's not just going to be movies. So I'm throwing that in there. I don't know what Brad's going to think about that, but I'm doing it. This is my video today. All right?
Man. Going rogue today. I like it. Right.
Well, with all that, Brian, and no further ado, let's get started.
All right, hit
Number
me.
1. All right, Brian. It is one season, but you don't have to be specific on this season. It's the show, That 70s Show. How many thumbs up do you give this one, and tell us what you think about it?
All right, I have to give it 8 thumbs up. It had a great set of characters, and it was relatable, but also too very nostalgic. I just remember watching a few episodes with the family, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I remember that. I grew up with that." It's good, very good. Once again, 8 thumbs for that one.
Wow, 8 thumbs up. That's a great. I mean, to me, this is a really great sitcom, especially if you're a teenager. And Brian definitely reminds me of Fez. Okay, this is going to be the first shocker over here because this is something we have not done yet on From a Distance. Brian, I have for the PS4, Far Cry 4.
Okay. I have to give that about 6 thumbs, mainly because you can beat the game in 10 minutes if you just literally sit around and do nothing. So if I knew that I could have done that and said, hey, I beat Far Cry 4, I'm good, then yeah.
Yeah.
Would have saved me a little bit of time on the bickering also too in that game. Oh, that was too much for me. Too much. But it was so good overall.
Yeah. 6 thumbs though. That's kind of harsh, especially since this was our first me bringing you into the Far Cry series with the multiplayer. I feel like we had some good times.
Oh, we did have some good times. But with that said, I felt we were yelled at every mission, so I don't like being yelled at.
I'm sorry if I yelled at you.
Oh, not you. I mean the game itself. Oh, God. But yeah.
Okay, so that's the shocker there. We had the first time on From a Distance a video game being reviewed. 6 thumbs, though. Ooh. All right, Brian. This one is not in its traditional box because I bought it from Redbox.
Oh,
it
fantastic.
is, I don't know if you can see it, Venom.
Oh,
Tom Hardy.
God. Oh, you know what? I remember going to go see that, and I really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the comedy that came along with it. I would have to give it still though 7 thumbs. It was, as much as I liked it, it just was more comedy than horror to me at one point. So it was a fun watch. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's fair. I think that it's definitely on the lower end as far as movie quality, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun with it.
For sure. I would watch it again anytime.
So I agree with that 7 thumbs up there. All right, Brian. Next on the list, I have on Blu-ray, Spirited Away, the anime movie.
Oh my gosh. Seeing that, I just remembered I think I saw that when I was 13 years old or something like that, and I was getting into a little bit of those movies, and I was like, wait, what is this? What am I looking at? The artwork is really good as far as the creatures and everything, and then just story. Oof, my gosh, you kind of get like sucked into it like pretty quick, and it's a good sit down, watch, get a whole story, and then be able to walk away and feel good. So,
How many thumbs?
oh my bad. Yeah, I want to say, I would have to give that 7 thumbs right there. I like it, but I probably wouldn't come back around to watch it again. So, like,
Okay.
unless
Yeah.
I was showing it to someone, you know?
Yeah, that's respectable. This is one of my wife's favorite movies. She was actually the one that showed it to me.
Oh,
Speaking of my wife's favorite movies, and maybe Brian's,
oh my
I
God.
have Pride and Prejudice.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry. That one, oh, it has
Keira
been,
Knightley.
oh my gosh. It's been ruined for me. Oh my gosh. I have to give it 5 thumbs, but it's not because of the movie itself. It's mainly because my family, well, when I say my family, I mean all my sisters watched it and would watch it over and over and over again. So nothing against the movie itself, but oh my gosh, too much Pride and Prejudice.
And I know one of our friends, Chris, would love it just simply because Keira Knightley's in
Oh, clearly, of course.
it.
If that was the rating, then he would give it 10 thumbs without a doubt.
Shout out to Gonzo. I hope you're watching. All right. Next up, I got another video game, PS4, because I know that's where you play. I've got
Thank you.
Bloodborne.
Oh my gosh, Bloodborne. I have to give that game like 9 thumbs. I actually really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I don't think we got a chance to play it together, but I just remember being scared out of my mind and just loving every moment of it. And then also to being very frustrated about it because it was so challenging. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this game is so fun, but sucks at the same time. Being stuck at a boss for like hours, not fun.
Oh man, for sure. Oh
man, that's a really good thumb rating though, because this game took the Dark Souls, I guess, technique and foundation for a game, and to me, put it in that gothic setting. I just loved it. To me, it's better than Dark Souls.
It was definitely a good stepping stone for that genre of game to get out of just, hey, we're doing knights and wizards and all that fun stuff into, hey, we can do more. We can do more different settings. And I agree.
And PlayStation definitely had a nice exclusive on their hands to start. So
for sure. Oh my gosh. That's
all
great.
Right. We're winding down here, Brian. We got 4 left.
4 left? Okay.
Final 4. All right. This one is a movie that's near and dear to my heart. It is Pacific Rim. To me, it's the adult Power Rangers.
Oh my gosh. Pacific Rim. So it's one of those movies, if you love it, you love it. If you hate it, you hate it. So this might be a shocker to you, Sean, but I loved it. It was great. Oh my gosh. I want to give it, I would have to give it 8 thumbs because there was definitely some parts where I was like, okay, a lot of inspiration coming from other sources, but overall, it was just so much fun to watch. Like, it had the unity of like working together for a giant robot fight. How could you ask for much more than that? And then just well done characters, and just I love the machines. Okay, once again, like giant robots, you got me sold already right there. That's just gonna drop at that actually. Oh my gosh.
Awesome. I agree with you. This one is so good. I thought you were gonna say you were the ones that hated it.
Oh my gosh. How could I?
Brian, so we're down to the last 3. All these have been pretty good, but I think that you're going to appreciate these 3 the most.
All right.
So let's get our last game in here for the night.
Oh.
It's Kingdom Hearts 3, Brian.
Oh, gosh. All right. I'm going to try to keep this short, though, okay? So,
keep it short.
Kingdom Hearts 3. All right. When it first came on out, you could kind of sense a little bit of creative difference and all that. So, a lot of people kind of like dropped it afterwards and everything. But as of recently, they have put out a DLC that has made the game for me have a much cleaner ending, and at least as clean
Simple
as
and clean?
Kingdom Hearts can have. Oh, it is simple and clean. Oh my gosh. At least as much as Kingdom Hearts can be. But, so, overall, the story, yeah, as much as it's messy and everything, I love the game, especially the gameplay. It's just so much fun, so interactive. I would have to honestly, and once again, this is me, very biased, but I'm giving it 10 thumbs because I enjoyed every little bit of the gameplay. And then, like, after they threw in that whole entire DLC and everything, I felt like I got what I was looking for as a fan. And I'm looking forward to what they might do in the later on for that game series as well. So it's very good.
Very cool. Yeah. I mean, for me, the gameplay was great, but the story was pretty messy, pretty convoluted. That's what knocked it down a little bit for me. But I am excited. I know you've been telling me to go play that DLC. You were like, just use my account, just play it. So I'll get to it eventually, I promise, because me and you have loved this series for a very long time.
Oh my gosh,
So.
Too many discussions. Oh my gosh, especially
All right,
about
Brian.
before this game. Oof.
Oh yeah, I know. All right, last movie of the day, but there's still two more. There's two more, but last movie.
Last movie, okay?
All right, I have Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, man, I think you really just picked up because, I would just go crazy about it. So Guardians of the Galaxy, for me, it's just a story of misfits getting all together and everything. It reminds me of a lot of the original Magnificent Seven, where you just take all these different people from all over, bring them all together, and they form up this amazing team. Now, with that said, Guardians of the Galaxy, for me, was a perfect mixture of comedy, action, and storytelling. I, once again, very, very biased. That is a 10 thumbs up. I will watch that movie over and over again. And not to mention that I can easily follow it. It's nothing like too complicated, and it doesn't actually have to include the rest of the Marvel universe. It's definitely a good first movie to come into. So 10 thumbs on that, mainly because of how well it was put together and how much it appeals to my love of movies. Like, what I look for, at least. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great one. I knew that you loved it, so I had to throw it in there. It's an awesome movie. I agree with you. 10 thumbs is really high, but it's a great movie. So, I mean, I'm almost there with you. It's definitely one of the top MCU movies. I know it's probably your favorite.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
All right, Brian. So we got to get it done. I know you could talk about Guardians of the Galaxy all day, Kingdom Hearts all day, but we got to get done. We got to finish, Brian. And
all
what
right.
other to finish this off than a TV show? I've got
all right.
Scrubs season 1.
Oh gosh, Scrubs. Bring me back to middle school now. Oh my gosh. So, Scrubs has such a dear place in my heart, but it's definitely, it has aged for sure. But I just, the big thing with Scrubs was that the humor and everything in it, and I just remember watching each episode and wondering, oddly, my favorite character was Dr. Cox. I just wanted to see how he'd ream into everyone whenever he would go into each episode. I was like, oh, here he comes. What is he going to say? So I think he really made the show for me. And even I could probably still watch that. But, all the other aspects of it, as much as I love it, it definitely has age. And I would have to only give it like 6 thumbs because of the fact that I know, I loved it. I definitely loved it. It was one of my go-to shows. But I would have to give it 6 thumbs because I don't think I can go through and watch all the episodes again. I guess rewatch is a very big deal for me, but I still look back on it. I still make all the jokes and everything, especially about guy love. Like, I think I sing that even too every once in a while when I'm in the car. Like, oh, I'm not sure if anyone remembers that episode, but it's a musical episode. It's great. Oh, it's good stuff. But Yeah, I would have to give it 6 thumbs,
Ooh.
just because it hasn't been aging too well for me.
I agree. In those last couple seasons were not that good.
Wait, what last couple of seasons? I don't know. Remember season 9 of season 8? Oh, nonsense.
Yeah, it's better just to scrub those from your memory.
I love it.
All right, before I get too crazy in here with the puns, Brian, that's all I got for you today. Maybe next time you can put me on the spot. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe you could take over the channel. But I'm not going to let that happen yet. All right, Brian?
All right.
So thank you so much for joining us. Did you have anything that you wanted to say before leaving?
Oh, I'm just glad that I could be on. Thank you for having me, and thank you for the fond memories, I guess, too. Ooh. All right.
Pride and Prejudice. I know. It's very fun.
Man, I love that so much. Oh, man. you knew that, too. Oh, gosh.
All right. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Me and Brian really appreciated you watching, and make sure you like and subscribe down below. I know Brad's not here, but he always says smash the like button and comment, and please subscribe if you're liking what you're seeing. But make sure when you watch, you're only watching from a distance. So everybody, I just found out Brian over here was lying about one of those movies. Let us know, because he was pretty deceptive, what you think that he was lying about down below in the comments. All right? See ya.